Hotep, Shalom, Namaste, Katiatis, Kol Asher Hava, presenting you with some more spiritual knowledge. Today I want to talk to you about building up your treasures in heaven. Every day, every moment, every second, chant your mantra. Chant your positive affirmation. Every day you should tell yourself, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are amazing, you can do amazing things. Nobody can stop you. You are the God of your reality. If you want to be a king, you be a king. Do not recognize any of these wicked nations. Separate yourself from all existence. Separate yourself from all reality. Separate yourself from the five senses. That's Raja Yoga. Separate yourself from the pleasure of smell, the pleasure of touch, the pleasure of see and hearing. You separate yourself from the pleasure of tasting. Separate yourself from all things of this world, you know. You can never achieve perfection in Godhood if you are tempted to smell a beautiful candle. You can never attain the perfection of Godhood if you are tempted by the pleasures of the flesh. You can never ascend into Godhead. You will never escape samsara. No matter what you believe, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, you will not escape samsara as long as you have these desires in your heart. You cannot die with a desire in your heart. When you die, all your energy should be focused on one thing and one thing only. If a man dies thinking, no, I don't want to die, he's going to go into the next life, into the next spiritual realm with that same thought, with that same energy. If a man dies thinking, man, I wish I had sex with that one girl who walked past me, she was really cute. If he dies with this thought, he will die with this energy on him. He can be cursed with this. He'll create his own hell. If somebody died with the fear of heights, they could, in a sense, I'm not saying they will, but depending on their sins, if they die in sin and they fear heights, that's their hell. They will have a sensation of falling. Nobody will go to hell and experience fire forever. Hell isn't like that. Hell is your worst nightmare. Fire is not everybody's worst nightmare. Fire is actually a good thing. When you have metal that is impure, how do you purify metal? You put fire onto it. Fire is not always bad, you know. This is the lies that has been told to you by the Western Empire, which will fall, I promise you that. But hell is your worst nightmare. Some people's hell is seeing their spouse cheating on them. Now, when they go to hell, they will manifest that. Or if they go to the next life, that will manifest. They will see an image of somebody they love, whether this be a demon who shapeshifted into their lover. It will manifest. They will see these things. This is their worst nightmare. You should fear nothing on this earth. Fear nothing. Respect everything. Respect nature. Be a symbol of nature. Represent what nature stands for. Represent what heaven stands for. Represent what the high spirit stands for. Righteousness, truth. The trees, they give you oxygen. You don't have to ask for it. You can cut down 1,000,000 trees, they will still give you oxygen. That is truth. There is truth within everything. There is knowledge within everything. There is love within everything. Imagine if the trees had emotion and you chop down one tree and they stop giving you oxygen. You should be a representation of nature. You should always love. You should always have faith. You should always you should always push the agenda of righteousness and royalty within spirit and loyalty within mind. You should always push that agenda. Separate yourself from this world. This world is wicked, and this world is gonna perish for all the things that it's done. I promise you that. From Britain to Europe to Belgium, fuck all of them. They all gonna perish for the things that they did. I don't give a fuck. They all gonna get what they deserve. Fuck Spain, Portugal, fuck all of them. They all sold out. They all gonna get what they deserve. And the high spirit will come, and the high spirit, I say it because spirit is no male or female, but the high spirit will manifest and it will destroy this world and their empire and their weak ass tanks and their weak ass nuclear missiles and their weak ass voices, beams that they shoot in people's heads. All that shit will be destroyed. The government, all the governments will fall, because righteousness will always prevail. There is no wickedness that will prevail in this reality. There is no wickedness that will thrive in this reality, because I proclaim it, I decree. I'm throwing this into the InternNET. No righteousness will prevail. As long as I'm on this earth, no righteousness will prevail. Even if it kills me, I promise you, wickedness will not prevail. All of you should be thinking like this. All of you should have this type of mindset, you know? It should make you angry to see this wickedness prevailing. And the Bible tells us oppression make a wise man angry, and I'm angry as hell, so I must be really wise. But when you even go out here, when you see the news or when you see any of this, it should put a fire in your heart, you know? Nothing on this earth should make you happy other than the trees and the animals itself. Anything that you are watching on the news and you seeing killing and sabotage and terror, all of this stuff should be making you angry. There should be no reason for all this bloodshed. People are too blessed to have all this evil and mentality building up in them. This is an agenda from the elite. This is their agenda. They are going to separate, divide, and conquer. And y'all are gonna make it happen. Y'all are gonna make it happen. But I promise you, as long as I'm alive, I'm not gonna let wickedness prosper. Not around me, my children, my friends, my family, those who love me. Wickedness will not thrive. Wickedness will not prosper. And I'm throwing this into the InternNET. I'm throwing this energy into the atmosphere around me. I'm throwing this energy into my aura. Right? Wickedness will not prevail. Wickedness will be destroyed. And I proclaim, I decree, I declare, I am God and I am God alone. Now, I'm not saying there's no other gods. Y'all not God. What I'm saying is, I am God and I ain't nothing else. I ain't no faggot, I ain't no punk, I ain't no bitch, I ain't no nigga, I ain't none of that. I am God alone. I ain't none of that. This is the same mentality all of you should be thinking. You grow up, you have a family. You experience love and compassion, and you learn from your wife, or you learn from your husband. And you grow up with this mentality, and you thrive, and you be strong with this, and you tell yourself, how can you protect your family? Guns is not going to protect your family, believe it or not. A gun is not going to protect, that's going to protect it from the flesh. But you're going to have to dig deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. If you truly want to protect somebody, a gun can only take you so far. If you want to go to the moon, a boat will only take you so far. See, the meaning of this whole video, the meaning of this whole rant is because when the Spirit speaks, you have to let it out. You have to tell somebody. You have to project this energy. I'm projecting this energy into the world because I'm going to let the world know how I feel about this world. Y'all hate me. Y'all thumbs down this video. Y'all don't even listen to what I'm saying because it's the truth. If you love the world, the love of the Spirit, the love of God, the love of truth and righteousness is not in you. If you love this society, if you love the way that this world is ran and what it's ran on, the love of the Spirit is not within you. The love of righteousness is not within you. When you see injustice, it will make you angry. It will make you act out. It will make you speak out. If you are a man of righteousness, you don't need nothing on this earth other than the trees themselves, other than the water and the air. That's all you need, and the light and the heat from the sun. You don't need a house. You don't need money. You don't need these things. You don't even need to eat the animals, but you do it anyway because you know how sick you gotta be to eat something because it tastes good? That is a mental illness. Eating flesh is a mental illness. You have a mental disease if you are eating flesh. Flesh, to eat flesh, the thing that is on your bones, to eat it from another animal is sickening. That is wicked. That is evil. You are eating another living entity. This is why the Hindu gods never ate meat. They knew these things were sickening. They knew this stuff was evil. You shouldn't even dwell with evil. If you know someone who is evil and sick and twisted, you shouldn't even dwell with them. If somebody is in your circle, has a wicked mindset, they think wrong, they think they walk in the wrong path, they doing the wrong things, instantly you should want to separate yourself from these people, because people's karma can be so wicked it will affect everybody around them. If I went out here and killed 12 people and I was hanging around with other guys or other people, whether they knew what I've done or not, my karma can affect them because they are hanging. I mean, unless they are pure righteousness, but you never dwell with somebody. You never dwell with a demon. You never dwell with a demon. Two opposites cannot coexist like that. They all take their turns in reality. Like day has its time, night has its time. So when wickedness comes to those who has done wickedness, you do not want to be around those people. Somebody can do something so evil. You're in their house, and somebody is about to come up in that house and shoot up everything. Wickedness and the law of attraction. The law of attraction is not just positive things. You attract what you are, point blank, period. If you are a slut, you're gonna attract slutty things. You're gonna attract very negative things. If you work at McDonald's and you love beef, you will tend to see those things that are related to that. That is what you are. You're projecting that into the atmosphere. You're projecting that. Whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, everything that you are, you project it into the atmosphere. I am a man of righteousness. I'm projecting my righteousness into the InternNET. I'm speaking on righteousness. I am a symbol of righteousness. I dwell within the spirit of righteousness. No man can tell me otherwise. No man can remove me from my position. I would die for what I believe in. Many of you would die for what you believe in as well. But what separates me from you, I would rather die for what I love and for what protects the innocent. I'd rather die for what protect the people who don't have nothing. I'd rather die for those people. You would rather die for the things that would make you happy in a material sense, like money. You'd rather die for sex and some Jordans. You'd rather go out and fight for some weave. You'd rather go out and fight over some he said, she said. That's not right. You have to always stay on the path of righteousness, the right brain thinking. The disciples, they was fishing. They didn't catch any fish. And Christ said, have you catch any fish? They said, no. Christ said, cast your net, your catching material, your thinking material, your fishing material. Cast it, which is your consciousness. Take your consciousness and shift it to the right side. Cast your net to the right side, the right brain thinking, which is creativity. That is what's going to create your heaven. Your reality is the creativity. That's what's going to help you. That's what's going to make you a better person. That's what's going to help you attract your soulmate. That's what's going to help you attract wealth. That's what's going to help you heal people and to heal yourself. That's what's going to help you become a stronger man, become a stronger woman in your times of need and despair. That's what's going to help you rise above all the wickedness. That's what's going to help you realize that this world is wicked and evil, because evil will not dwell with creativity. Creativity will not exist with evil, because evil and wickedness will destroy everything it touches. So in order to be creative, you got to have love within you to begin with, which is the heart chakra is love, and above the heart chakra you got the throat chakra. The throat chakra is creativity and self-expression. So before you can even have self-expression and creativity, you got to open up that heart chakra, which is love. This is the order of truth. But it goes even deeper than that, man. It goes even deeper than that. we can do we can do amazing things in this world if people just sat down, listened, and came together. But unfortunately, it's not. The world will not be the way that you would want it to be or perceive it to be because, well, let me say it like this: the world can be a lot better, but because you perceive the world the way you do, and you refuse to accept knowledge, and you refuse to accept destiny and life, and you refuse to accept the ways of a righteous man, and you refuse to accept the words of a righteous man, and you continue to live that life of stripping, you continue to live that life of gang banging, you are the reason the earth is in the position it's in. And you will pay for all the things that you've done, all the people you've deceived, all the people you've hurt and killed, even with the minuscule words, even with saying something so much as you stupid. A simple stupid, you're going to pay for that because it's a lie. It's a lie. It is a lie. You're going to pay for that. It don't matter what you say, what you believe. When you go out here, you abusing these women. You taking advantage of your man behind his back. You will pay for those things. It don't matter what you believe. You can run around, I'm washed in the blood of Jesus Christ. It don't matter what you believe. If you are here doing wickedness, you are going to pay for it. Point blank, period. If you have $100 and there is a man who needs 5, and you don't even need the money on top of that, and you walk past this man, you will pay for that. Period. You will pay for every little thing you do. If you so much as step on an ant, a roach, you will pay for that. Every living being has its place in the universe. If you are not threatened by it, you shouldn't even kill it. You will pay for every little thing you do on this earth. But you don't gotta believe me. Don't take my word for it. Go out and experience the word for yourself, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. I've been through it. I lived it. I've seen it. I've seen the karma. The karma came to me. I've experienced it myself. It hurt. It destroyed me. I created myself, and I built myself back up. But you don't gotta believe me. Don't take my word for it. Go experience the world for yourself. You will pay for every little thing that you do on this world. Period. Every little thing. Every little thing. Because everything has its place. Roaches, all they doing is eating. Birds, all they doing is feeding their family. Why go out and kill these animals they don't got nothing to do with you? They don't got nothing to do with you. I understand like ants and flies are a nuisance. But at the end of the day, these humans are a nuisance. If a fly just doing nature's intention, if he's just doing nature's intention and he deserves to die for that, what do a man deserve for beating up his wife? What does a woman deserve for cheating on her husband? What does a child deserve for beating up, for disrespecting his mother? You know, what do these people deserve? If a little ant deserved to get stepped on because he was just feeding his family or feeding the colony, feeding his brothers and sisters, what do these other people deserve then? We have dominion over the earth as men, as conscious entities. We have dominion over the earth. However, that doesn't mean you go out and conquer these animals and you kill them and you treat them any type of way you want to. Dominion over the earth, you protect these animals. You take care of them. If they don't have anything to eat, you provide it. If your brother has nothing to eat, you provide it. You are the preserver. You are the creator. You are the destroyer. But you got to know what you're preserving. You got to know what you're creating. You got to know what you're destroying. Preserve righteousness, create harmony, and destroy wickedness. When you see any of these attributes manifest, you do it. When there's wickedness, destroy it. Imagine if everybody thought like this. Everybody, not everybody. This would be heaven, literally. Earth will be the place of the gods. That is why I'm manifesting this right now. The 144,000, anybody, the 72 virgins, the 72 demons of Galatia, they're getting destroyed. The 72 demons, anything that is wicked is going out the window. I proclaim that in my aura. The 72 virgins who are pure, they will be saved for righteous men. You should all proclaim this. You can proclaim right now, I'm going to go out and rob a bank. It's going to happen. You can proclaim right now, I'm going to be reckless when I'm driving just to do it. It's going to happen. You can say right now, I proclaim I will meet a woman today on the street with a red coat, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to her because I want to, and it's gonna happen because you willed it. But whatever you do, you got to be careful because that karma will come back to you. That karma will come to you, especially if you think you can do this to a righteous person, a Messiah seed. If you try to attack a person of righteous energy, a righteous spirit, you will be killed even before you can, even as you think in the thought you can be killed. That's why you got to be careful with no matter what you do, because whatever you say, whatever you throw to the universe, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come to you. The universe is gonna be like, oh, so you want to go out here and kill this man of a righteous spirit? And he has a job on this earth. He has really a righteous right to be on this earth. The first right. He has the right to be here. You're gonna go out here and attack him because you want to? That karma is gonna come attack you, whether he's righteous or not, because one, you're doing wrong. But if he's righteous, you won't even be able to kill him in the first place. Get what I'm saying? I mean, I know y'all understand what I'm saying, because y'all see it every day on the news. People dying for no reason because people want to go out here and kill each other. They love that stuff. Ice Cube said it in the movie Barbershop 3. These young niggas, they like to kill. You stupid to believe you can turn a devil into an angel. They love that shit. They love to kill. That's what they want to do. They manifest those things. They attract those people who are into that type of lifestyle. As beautiful as the earth is, as plentiful and abundance we have, with all of this life, there should be no reason people are dying and being shot. None of this stuff makes sense. It shouldn't even be happening. It shouldn't even be happening. None of this should be happening. But the only reason it's going on is because you allow it. You sit down and you only think about you and yourself and your children. That's all you think about. You don't even have a desire to help these people out on these streets. You don't even have a desire to go out here and make the world a better place. If you have the knowledge, the capability, the money, if you have any of the resources to change the world and you don't do it, you are a demon. Point blank, period. There is no other option. There is no in between. If you have the resources to make the world a better place, and you right now on your ass playing Xbox, doing nothing, worrying about what your wife doing, you are a demon. You are with the wicked. But yeah, man, is y'all done or is y'all finished? Cause I ain't got no more talk. No, but seriously though, man, the world is too wicked for there not. The world is too dark for there not to be any light. If yin and yang is real, there has to be light in the dark. And I'm manifesting that light right now. If you are that light, it's time for you to accept this message and take your position into the world. It's time for you to throw away all the money, all the cars, all the rims, all the women, all the jewelry. Just keep your children, your family, and your wife with you. That's all you need. Everything else, you got to throw it out the window. You got to accept yourself as a Messiah seed, because now you got the message. You got to accept yourself as somebody who has reached an enlightenment. And you cannot go back to the path of wickedness, because now you know what is wrong and you know what is right. Go and sin no more. I've given you the message. KT is Ko Asher Havada Bodhisattva. Now you go out there and you spread the message. That is what you're supposed to do. That is what was supposed to be done in the first place, but we can't do it because now you've been brought up into the matrix. You've been programmed. But I broke that for you. You welcome.